Further to the story that I gave you in the last video and the reenactment, another occasion which is interesting, actually before I get to that, the one that played the part of the rabbi also played the part of the accuser and said, "This is God's house," and was trying to reprimand me for calling out their belief system, their BS. But for someone to come over and say, "Thank God," I put it to them, a counter-argument, that they are also trying to impose their belief system onto others, preying on the vulnerable. So the other occasion was overhearing in a different food bank, overhearing a conversation advocating about going to a doctor. I said, "Hold on a moment. You advocate that there is only one Saviour. Now you're advocating that you're going to a different Saviour. In my book, that is hypocrisy," to which they had absolutely no answer. I do thrive on being thought-provoking. It's not exactly a trigger, it is more offering a glimmer. Whether they accept what is being offered is entirely up to them. That is their free will. But if they blindly hold to a limiting belief system, they are totally missing the bigger picture. It tells you quite clearly that God is closer than at hand. So where could God be if it's closer than at hand? We are back to the cards. Do you not play your hand close to your chest? What is in the chest? The heart. Your spiritual armor. Armor in French is amour, which is love. It is the armor of love. There is no stronger power than love itself. Why would you not want to wear that garment and surround yourself in love? Would that not be perhaps the most ideal place, the most idyllic, elated place to be? That is that feeling of elation, where you just have no fears, no worries, no anxieties. In that moment, you feel absolute bliss. The secret is in the feeling, as Neville Goddard says. That was clearly experienced on all these occasions that I have spoken of. Their stories I can tell again and again. Whether those that listen choose to believe what I say, matters not to me. Again, it tells you God is no respecter of persons. What is a person? It comes from the Latin word for persona. It's on a cast list, on a play. So you'll have actors and actresses who are playing parts. They are wearing a mask. But be like Saul, who became Paul on the road to demask us. On a related subject, future generations are relying on us. If you do not break pattern and repeat the same patterns that you were taught, and you do not find it within yourself, the future generations are relying on us because we are perpetuating a lie. There's a Hawkwind song goes along the lines of every time I go out, I think I'm being checked out. Faceless people watching on a TV screen. The number of your car is fed into a box. Your journey's being checked. It's a paradox. Duplicate forms and ID cards are next in line to disregard. Future generations are relying on us. It's a world we've made. Incubus. Let's just look at that last word again. Incubus. Squaring the circle being taken internally, I would suggest. But we have the power within us to rewrite the script, to write it in a more positive way, because the script does not change. It plays out eternally on this world stage, in different stage settings, different characters playing particular characters, the archetypes that have been personified and literalized. So people have this concept that they're looking at something that is historical, which is hysterical. It is all a mystery, which is my story. See, I know who I am because I've experienced who I am. I know who I am because my son has told me his name is David, and he addressed me as Father, which tells me who I am. Everybody wants a slice of pie, which is 3.14. The exit program to find that transcended self is the direct operating system, your direct connection with inside yourself, the exodus. Everybody wants a slice of pie, but who has the all-round perception to see pie? The only way you'll see that is to be right in the middle, that center point. That is the point of everything. You are that point. You are the sepulchre in which the Creator is dreaming. That Creator is you. It is your imagination. It just needs awakening to oneself. How are you going to do that? You need the sun inside you to rise, to see the Father. Nothing could be farther from the truth than what is shown in the external world. It's absolutely brilliant. I am a total genius. Notice I said I am a total genius, which is a genesis because I create. I acknowledge and take responsibility that I created everything in this reality because I know who I am. I take full responsibility for my individualized part within this reality. I choose the part I wish to play on the world stage. Nobody, no one should pick up a pen and write your story. You write your own story. I am that you see me as. It's all about perception. It just depends on whether you have a belief system that is blocking your vision.